just dies immediately if that happens. All right. Here we go. I think we're doing road for every turn. I'll break down the rebel list and then we'll talk about the event, the rules, all that good stuff. So, or sorry, the scum list. You just did rebel. Scum on the left side. Rory Wilson flying a 2-ship list. How do you make Zam Wessel fit? You just have a 2-ship list. So Bosk with Maul, Zam Wessel, and Greedo. Still pretty cheap, honestly. 82 points. Zam is pretty expensive now. I think she's 14. So Maul and Zam alone are, I think, account for 24 points of those upgrades. Greedo's dirt cheap. Boba Fett at 118 points with Lone Wolf, Thermal Detonators, False Transponder Codes, Hull Upgrade, Marauder, and Han Solo. So he's going to have a lot of double modded shots, but he'll be stressed a bit too because of Han Gunner. And Boss was going to start off the game with a stop. So he is not going anywhere this first round.
I would have called that.
Yeah? You were expecting that?
Yeah, because you don't want to send Bosk into a VCX and Luke and Wedge.
You didn't want him to 4 forward? It would be a quick game.
Listen, I wanted him to 4 forward, but, you know, someone who's trying to win the game probably didn't.
And yeah, he is just full on jousting right now. Bosk is going to die. I'd be shocked if he's already so close to them. He can't run away.
Right. But who does Bosk choose to take? You shoot Wedge? Wedge is your biggest threat. You shoot the VCX, that's the hardest one to get.
Yeah.
Boba should boost here. Yeah, so
he's coming.
This is straight up violence. Get your bets in, because
yes,
engagement's happening.
Get your bets in. We got Gypsy, Gambit saying go Rory. I imagine that they are buddies. Or maybe they're in the same group.
What if they're not buddies?
Thank you, Silver. Thanks for gifting some subs, man. For your own event, you didn't need to do that. Naughty, man. Thank you very much.
Nick won't say it, but I will. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks for being a good guy. We appreciate you.
Nick won't say it, but I will after he says thanks. you got me there. All right, I'm not gonna track first player on the overlay. You guys will just see it on the screen there at the top. So, but yes, get your bets in, folks, because I'm gonna close it early because we are running up on a quick engagement.
Yeah. It's gonna be bloody. Now, honestly, the choice is who does Rory shoot? Who do you take your Zamlock on and leave it on? You're getting your charges back.
I don't think you are around long enough to get enough damage or to kill Hera. So I think Wedge is an easier piece to kill now, but Luke is the more threatening endgame piece if there is an endgame between him and Boba. So right. I want to say you'd really like to get Luke up here. He's pretty expensive. He's 60. I think he's 60 points now. Yeah. So that's a sizable amount of points, but you'd be down by 22 once Boss goes out. There's the road roll. Looks like it's gonna be JBark. Oh, he hasn't rolled yet. Okay. Yep. Got the crit in there. First player now is staying on JBark. I'm pulling up the rules doc for the event, guys, just so I don't omit anything by accident. So 1 second.
There's the reinforced from Bosky. And I imagine... Is Hera target lock here? Yes! Please. Full violence.
Please. Violent. Get very violent.
Not given. Remember to open your foils.
Oh, boy.
Remember the Titans.
Oh boy. I'm going to be closing the betting here.
Let's go. Oh, I wish you went 4. Get that range 1 Bangarooski. That's okay, though.
Yep. Wedge just takes a lock, probably. Here comes Boba. Does a boost get him into range 1 of Luke?
I think so. You could conceivably wipe Luke off the board.
Oh, he's just taking a lock. I would have gone for the boost and then the Han Gunner focus, but he's gonna just sit there, range 2 shot, guarantee 3 hits or try to.
This should.
Okay, Wedge. Okay.
On to Wedge. So that should tell us that Wedge is the target. And that is going to false transponder code jam
Nice.
Wedgemus.
False transponder code still being used. Went up in points, but it's still pretty cheap, honestly. Still good value. 4 points. I think it's priced much more fair.
Yeah,
now.
I think it's good.
Yeah. At 2, it was kind of a joke how cheap it was. 4, adequate. We'll make do.
And Wedge is going to take this opportunity to barrel roll.
You think that gets him out?
No, but it puts Bosk in marksmanship. It probably just makes a range 2 shot range 3. That's really what it does. Okie dokie pokey. Wedge Antilles the first shot.
Yeah.
Red 2. Can we please see some paint?
Let's see. All right, so no mods, but it's going to be all bonus damage into Bosk, because Bosk, he does have a reinforce, but doesn't have any evade dice for this shot because of Wedge. So
Yep, and one of the most missed triggers in the game. Not that it's going to matter with the shields right now, but Dorito is active. You can put hella crits in a...
Oh, God. Here we go. It should be no die. It might just be holding it for the reinforce.
Also, it could be range 3.
Oh, you're right. It is range 3. So takes 1.
No. 1. Zam?
It's 1 either way there. Here comes Zam.
2 hits. Literally nothing you can do to make it anything but 1 when you're rolling 1 die. A
This is gonna be
reinforce.
such a fast game, dude.
Yeah, well, Wedge is going to die here. I don't know about die, but he's going down. Lucamus Skywalkerus as the target lock. You spend everything you can. Hit, crit. Should be hit, crit. Do it. Greedo is up. Do it. Greedo. Blank skis taking 2. Should be 2 crits. It'll go on the shield so it doesn't cost you. There you go. There you go. 3 shields down, and now comes the shot. The shot of the century.
Yep. So not range 1. Just out of range 1 by a little bit here. So 4 dice gun though. Big heavy hitter, Harrison Dula in the ghost. Bosk probably takes half points here. I think he just needs a few more to go through. 41 points worth, half points, 2 hits.
Target lock.
The lock, yep. There it is, 4.
And Greedo. Come on. You got a Greedo, my man.
He's like waiting. He's like, are you gonna Greedo? All right, that is 3 going through. Reinforced triggering here once again. 1, 2,
He's
3.
Greedoing so late. And that crit is.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to Greedo after a defense die has been rolled, but if they are
Wounded pilot. That sucks. I guess you're basically relying on Zam and your force here. So I guess it's not all that bad, but
wounded. So that is half on Bosk with 6 hull remaining, but the shots are done for the rebellion here. Time for some return fire. We do Boba first. He's gonna probably take the stress for the Han Gunner focus.
yeah.
Did he not maul?
He didn't use maul on that last one, which is weird because he could have taken less, but that's fine.
Yeah. He could have taken, and then he could have stressed himself to get it back, right?
Yeah.
All right.
3v3.
Gonna spend that target lock here. Really need 3. Doesn't get it. Very frustrating. That's hit crit. And watch Wedge just rolled net 2 evades, and he's gonna be fine. He is taking 1 shield. Ouch.
1 shield, but you got to think Bosk is going to be able to get him to half here.
Do you think he's got bullseye? He probably does, right? Yep. Here we go with Bosk.
This is Range 3 with a force and a target lock. Essentially double modded. Oh,
There it is.
God. That's
Oh.
going to be 3 crits with Greedo.
You will be splitting something here, that's for damn sure. Don't forget stream timer. Oh my god, yeah. Right. Let me match it to what they have. They're at 70. They're at 61 minutes.
Oh, why the reroll? Doesn't matter. Gets nothing. And then Greedo or boss should end up splitting this.
Yeah. I am going to.
Unless you want the 2 crits. Do you split it or do you take the 2 crits on Wedge?
I think you split it, but Wedge is in half.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get the
He's not
timer
flipping them
set.
over, so
3, 2. There, boy, he's flipping 2 there.
I am so confused. So if it was hit, crit. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, hit, crit.
Down to 1. What are those crits there? So
blinded and console. Yeah, Wedge is dead. Wedge is the most dead Wedge has ever been without being actually dead.
Yep. Been flying a lot of A-Wing Wedge. I've definitely leaning way more into A-Wing Wedge, even though he's I-4, not an X-Wing, but
yeah. Here's the thing, though. If you trade Wedge for half the opponent's list, not bad.
At 28-41. I don't know. I mean, that blank, the reroll blank to blank, just seems to kind of loom large. It always does in these kind of engagements, because that's it. That's that last damage that you need. Boss is going to be able to move first. Do you think he...
I would stop.
You just stop? Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you can really do anything anyways. Moving, you stop.
I think stop guarantees you don't take a shot from Hera.
But she has Zap.
Never mind.
Yeah, right. So, no guarantees. The only way you can not get shot by Hera is bumping into the side of her.
Well, then I'm dialing in the 4K for Hera, because that gives me access to the 1 hard if box turns.
Yep.
So,
I mean, Boba's in a good spot here. So
Boba's in a great spot.
Yeah, he's in a really, really good spot. Hey,
That's
Tommy.
the kind of trade you made to try and knock down Bosk.
Definitely. Tommy, can
we
you
love
link the rules for me? Because in that Google Doc, I'm not really seeing the full layout of rules. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Everyone is on the same page about what the XVT Mando tournament rules are. So all the rules are always changing these days. Busk really wants this shot though. If he can, yep, he does. Absolutely. We do have some giveaways today. I'm going to add a couple more to our allotment here. A couple of different prices, not on the price doc that I made, or the image rather. We'll talk about that in a bit here. But a lot of this is probably like I honestly like starting the day with a just ruthless joust. It really wakes me up. It gets me excited. Yeah, this is fun. All right, it's time for road. Stopped first. Gotta make sure you roll road before doing any maneuvers. All right, it's a tie. You re-roll. Re-roll the road dice. There's a crit in there. It's going to be Rory's first player. So Boba gonna move first. I don't think it matters too much because the X-Wings don't have too many places to go. Luke could do it too hard. All right.
Can't really do much but just stop here for Boba. You already have the lock on Wedge. Like, there's focus. Oh no, the lock. No, okay. Taking the lock back.
It's moving
the lock to Hera.
How did he okay.
He had Lone Wolf. So you re-rolled the dice with Lone Wolf.
Got it. That's right. He was far enough away.
Poor man's FCS.
Hey, it can come in handy. Boba's definitely going to be the lone wolf here because Bob.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure.
In another couple of minutes. Hello, Gambler Tuba. First time chat. Welcome to 312 Squadron. Cards
I
that
always-
you would like to see banned more than Zam. I can't think of too many. That's a good one. That's a good question. I'm gonna need to think about that a little bit. But Greg, is there anything knee jerk comes to mind that you would like to see banned?
I want and
that you want banned from standard play, because I don't think they're truly outright banning anything like from the entire game.
the only
Spider
card
Sense.
I've ever hated so much that I actually don't want it in the game is Sloan.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people were expecting that to get banned, but they didn't mention anything about. They said only dial related stuff, but to be fair, that was just for their stream talking about the new rules. So
Hit crit going into boss. Boss can't do shit about it. And that crit is a disabled power regulator. If boss
Ooh.
lives long enough for that card to matter,
Yeah.
well flown.
absolute. Well, I mean, is it well float or just like the most insane luck you'll ever have?
You better mean business, so this should be a double tap into Wedge. Wedge should die here.
So down to 4-hole, I believe.
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage cards. I think I see. Yeah.
I have 9. I hate it when ships have uneven hull.
Yeah.
Like Tarani has 7. It's so weird.
All right, here we go. So trying to get that kill shot in, like you said, into Wedge.
Yeah, Wedge also forgot Greedo or marksmanship. That should have been 2 crits.
It is JBark's first time playing on stream, but these are triggers that we have no part in. Reminding
Oh,
you
you're
of
right. He
that.
can't use marksmanship because blinded. I use Greedo. Does Greedo count as a mod for him? Because he's not the one
Well,
modding
2
it.
could still do it. You need natty evades for Wedge to live, and boy, it'll feel bad if Wedge doesn't die here. You always expect him to die in these situations. Tommy, thanks for linking that. I will go over that in just a moment.
It crit into Wedge on the double T. And Wedge rolls 1. Gonna take a crit though and explode Lucy.
Wedge dies. All right, updated score 55-41, but Bosk just a few hole away from going down himself. But Wedge taken off the board first. Definitely helps when it comes to Boba.
Yeah,
Not
now
only
Boba
Wedge
can
him
shoot
first, but
Luke.
yeah, Boba can shoot Luke.
Boba versus Hera would be, talk about a banger.
Yeah, I like Hera in that spot because Boba just has less agility than she has attack dice. She has so much health. Greedo is a mod.
Well, he's not living long enough for it to matter.
Boba. Well,
it
Boss
can-
could mod his dice. He doesn't have. Did he have blinded pilot or something that I missed?
Wedge had blinded pilot and he used the Greedo crit.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good.
It doesn't matter. And this is
Thanks for
into
the-
Hera classic 3v0 4 by 4. Oh,
This
going
is-
into
yeah.
Luke. Never mind. 1 reroll available to old fire spray here. That's 2 hits out the gate.
No lone wolf. Too close.
But you get the Luke or the Boba.
Yeah, Boba reroll. Ouch, man.
Blanks the blanks. Guys, it's all about them blanks. The rerolls have not been kind. Luke will take a shield.
That's it though, man. That's all you get on Luke is 1 shield there. Ow! Boba's got to hit harder, a lot harder. This is
All right.
not gonna be.
Hera and Luke need to kill Bosk here. You don't want to take this boss shot back. If you kill Bosk here, you're feeling pretty spicy.
How do you not kill Bosk here? Like it's almost impossible to not. You'd have to completely whiff. Twice.
Yeah, you
That's,
would.
that's the only way it happens.
This is Lucas Aurelius Skywalker with the target lock, but won't need it. Just spend the force. Don't
Spend
risk
that
it.
force.
Roll your extra die. Now spend the lock.
There we go. And 4 will guarantee it. No.
Ooh. Just 3. So Bosk will get a die here.
Gets Greedo here if he remembers.
Greedo! Boss takes 3. Should be a crit. Oh wait, no, he used Greedo. Greedo's down on the shot from Wedge. Aha.
Oh, that's right. That double tap. All right, 1 hole.
All right, you need 1 from Hera here. 5 dice. Saw Gerrera. You need to put in 1, which means you need 2 to guarantee it. That is 2. Don't even bother doing anything. That's fine.
Yeah, that's a pretty. I mean, Saw gives you 3, but like that's not a great roll from Hera, anyways. It's still
no reason to take a damage if you got enough there.
You got enough, absolutely. I just mean overall, like I still would have expected more, but overall, you get what you wanted. Bosk is down, so 55.
Down, and you have, 82. I mean, you traded Wedge for Bosk, but which doesn't sound great out the gate. But when you're like, I traded Wedge for half of their list, that's how you make it sound better.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go over the rules here. We are using LVO rules, it looks like.
Boo, boo, boo.
So LVO rules, which Greg and I are both going to be at LVO. We're both going to be in Vegas in like less than 2 weeks. Really, really excited about that. I'll be playing. Greg, you're just going to be hanging out, right?
Yeah.
So this is standard. This tournament, as well as LVO, is black box, aka standard, with deficit scoring, road. And then the following cards are banned: Cassian Andor Crew, Informant Crew, Luke Skywalker Gunner, Flak, Arfok, Prototype, gotta love saying that, Sense, Supreme Leader Snoke Crew, V Marathi, the most overpowered resistance transport pod in the game, Supernatural Reflexes, Precognitive Reflexes, and Static Discharge Veins. Ships that reach the halfway threshold cannot regain points. You can't regen points back. And when an enemy ship is assigned a tracker token, they cannot be moved such as they would overlap an obstacle. New obstacle rules. So if you hit a rock, it's an auto damage, then you roll for an additional damage on a hit or crit result. You take that damage. And then gas clouds are, you take a strain, you roll for an ion. On a hit, you get 1 ion. On a crit, you get 3 ions. And then on debris, you take a stress, you roll for damage, and you suffer damage on a hit or a crit result. And after you fully execute a mover and you don't end up overlapping an obstacle, you can still perform an action unless you're stressed, like debris. And you cannot shoot while you're overlapping an obstacle. So those are the rules. If there's anything I omitted, please let me know. I think that's the gist.
I think you forgot the most important rule of all, and Tommy's going to back me up on this. Have fun.
Yes.
X-Wing is a game of fun. Is it fun?
How often do you get tilted on TT, like playing X-Wing, Greg? Like, what's your tilt ratio?
Literally every time I roll a blank. Every blank I roll sends me off the edge of rage. I have to rein it back in.
Oh, this is big, dude. First player goes this for Boba. I mean, if you turned in, it's big that Scum's moving last here.
I don't think you turn in with Boba here. You got that back arc, you better use it. Your only advantage right now is how fast the fire spray is.
Yeah, but you could. This is your turn to be able to hit Hera, right?
Yeah, I guess.
She can't 4K. She flies off the board, so.
She's too harding, but Luke. Man, I would love to 4K Luke, but I don't know what you do with Luke. The Talon roll seems risky from here.
He does the 4K.
He's just gonna go ahead and bump with Hera.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, if Boba did a 1 bank. Okay, he went the other way. He doesn't even have a shot right now. You boost to get that shot, and I think you just shoot. Do you shoot it? You get. What do? You shoot a Luke? You shoot a Hera here?
You have the lock on Hera, so you boost. You get your.
Yep, you just shoot her.
Lone Wolf. You get Hera.
I think it'll be range
still
3.
It's still 3v1. You're not taking a shot back here. That's perfect. I mean, Hera's out for 2, so 1 turn to bank.
Yep.
Another turn to turn in, and then so Hera's out for 3 turns. So this is Luke versus Boba Fett for 3 turns.
She does have collision detector, so she can kind of ignore that gas cloud if she wants to, or whatever, or
Yeah,
any
well,
rock.
2 turns then. The point is, Nick, that it's Luke versus Boba for a minute here.
Absolutely.
Boba, yeah, you know you're going straight next turn. So Boba also has some ordnance, right? Thermal detonators to cover
Thermal
him. So you
dets,
actually
yep.
want to close this gap with Luke a little bit. I wouldn't even drop next turn. I just go 1 forward, close the gap a little bit, bait Luke in.
Here we go. So Han Gunner, focus. Boom.
All you need, that is going to be at least 3. Hurrah. Taking it.
Taking it all.
3 shields.
When you can catch her without reinforce, she burns quickly. So 1 shield left.
As the gal says, drop with a 2 straight next turn. I'm baiting Luke in. 1 forward, drop the turn after. Because what's Luke going to do? Bank away? Just take bangers for no reason?
I think Luke is the call of 1 forward here because you avoid a bomb and you keep distance. Try to get a lock on Boba.
If you're JBark, do you purposely bump Luke, which would kill you in just a few months from now?
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to think like that anymore. Honestly, is what I've been trying. But I do like that idea. Purposely bump Luke.
Yeah.
And then come at Boba with both your ships.
Triple hits, and first player is JBark. Again, keeps it.
Triple hits, loses to the eye for some reason.
It all makes sense. Yeah, he doesn't need to be aggressive. Boba's going to be a menace here to take down. So here we go with our first collision detector. Do you feel like it's worth using here, though? Like, let's be honest. Like, what are the odds you take... You think it is?
Wanna... Because, okay, so look where Boba is, right? You know he's going straight because he's stressed. You have him in a corner. Like, he can't bail out left, right?
Yeah, 1
You have him. So, I think it's absolutely worth taking the shot on Boba, because basically what you have to do is drive Boba into a corner. It's kind of like
just gets
when
a
you
lock
have
too.
Like a rook and a pawn in chess, and you're trying to corner the king. You have to kind of drive the king back ever so slightly.
Boba is the king.
Yeah. 1 forward. We know this is going to be out of all shots, so honestly, if I'm Boba, I'm boosting to the right here and giving myself an escape vector.
Yeah, I think that's probably the move. He's now locked by both ships because Luke was just in for that target lock. So I'd say that he is set up, or JBark has set up himself up quite nicely for when he comes in. Luke can take a focus.
But if Boba
reinforce.
If Boba boosts right here, the next turn he can bank, and then he's out of the corner.
Yeah, you got to get him out of there. You really can't keep him there. And he also, he burned his false transponder codes already. He does not have contraband. I understand false transponder codes paired with Han here. I think it works really well, but I still like contraband on Boba more. I don't know. What do you think,
contraband on Boba is extremely good, because there does come a time when you want a K-turn, even though you are Talon, because even though you have the back arc. But
yeah, I
actually really like FTC because of the quick strike potential, and I mean it did its job, right?
It absolutely. I think it really has to go hand in hand with Han Gunner. I don't think you can have one or the other. For Boba.
Well, Han Gunner is essential on Boba, but I also think, like we were talking about before, that the Slave 1 title is going to make a huge comeback on Boba.
Oh man,
the original
overtuned Slave 1 Boba will definitely be a thing. People are like, well, if he's taking overtuned, he's not going to have contraband. He's not as good. Shut up. No, it'll be better. He'll be really good. 3 points for the triple calc. He'll definitely use them because he gets rerolls. He can find ways. Like you reroll to suspend him. It was super smart. All right, moving over. First player now, Rory. How's it going, Vince? Good morning.
He just coming upon.
Unless it gets banned. It's possible. Slave One title. It would definitely. I'd have to hold a little mini funeral service for that card. We've all had a good time using it, but I would be shocked if they made that decision.
Luke, 2 banked barrel roll here. Give yourself a good angle. Get a little bit out of Hera's way. Just take that little barrel roll. You're not getting a shot this turn. You didn't open foils to boot.
There it is.
There it
Good
is.
call.
Hera. 2 bank.
Or when I
Change
was
that.
for sure. Azagal earlier mentioning that his tilt limit is when players make their own judge calls without, making biased judge calls. Like, no, you can't do that. Being like, how do you know that for a fact?
Hera's ability is so good here when you're moving last against Boba.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine if Boba had the Slave One title? We'd be like Hera-ing and then Boba-ing
I know.
and then Hera.
It would be a lot of will they, won't they, where will they go?
Good old will they, won't they?
The good old will they, won't they?
I don't hate that. You can move Hera first and just Q harder next turn,
Yep.
and you basically bump Boba
Yeah.
if he turns in.
Boba with he has one reroll. He's always gonna have a reroll now with Lone Wolf. So
And that is exactly what I do. Reinforce with Hera.
I don't know, but does Boba have a shot? Doesn't he have a shot?
Ooh! Arc dodgy ghost! Clip it! Look at ye old ghost arc dodging!
I would have taken a focus there. I mean, if you could see that he doesn't have a shot, you could get on that level and see that.
Yeah, I also would have.
Because you don't want to be taking free damage here.
No.
So here is the roll.
Saw it. Do you even saw this?
I mean, that's the thing, is he should have focused.
I think I might not.
I don't think he should. I don't think he should get that last shield down. That shield could be big.
Yeah, he's just gonna leave it. He's gonna save the mods for the banger. Boba will spend focus and be fine. We're gonna go back to Dials.
Back to Dials. First player
Welcome to
who
Back
matters.
to Dials. We're a podcast, right?
Oh yeah. We're reinvigorating, rejuvenating Back to Dials, bringing it back.
I'm saying that was a podcast, right?
It was. Well, they had like a channel on YouTube. They did casting for a while, podcasting for a while. I didn't listen to them very much, but I did watch their YouTube videos. I've met Asa before. Asa's really cool.
You know who I want to talk to?
Who? Me? You are.
Well, no. Incorrect. Wrong.
False.
Wrong.
Transponder goods. What?
Harry Nick from Australia.
Yeah.
I know they're on Discord, but I haven't found it. I wanna forge a relationship.
He's been kind of in and out of X-Wing, right? Recently, in terms of content. He's not posting
Yeah.
that much anymore. I know he's gone through some stuff, like life happens, and he's just had to deal with moving and all that stuff. But yeah, I've always appreciated the very thoughtful, detail-oriented, but casual approach that he's had to X-Wing and his videos. Like, he kind of is very informative, but he's like, it's not like sometimes when a really good X-Wing player talks about X-Wing, like, you can learn something, but you also feel like it's not relatable, because it's like, I'm not at your level, but like, you feel like you're more at Nick's level. I'm not saying that he's a bad player, by the way. I have never seen him play. Yeah, Rory better remember that Hera has Saw. Yep, lots of crits. Do you hope and pray that you get first player and you can come in and just block Hera?
No,
Hera,
because blocking Hera doesn't do anything for you.
So if Boba, this isn't gonna happen, but if Boba turned in,
No, I think
JBark
you
knew he could 4K.
I think you're too hard Hera, right?
You think he's too hard? All right, fair. I mean, you still have Zeb, right? So like, it
you
doesn't
don't care if you
matter.
bump.
Yeah, the bump doesn't matter. Still has Zeb. All right. First player moves over to JBark. Got 39 minutes and change left. Plenty of game left. We're waiting for more violence. We're waiting the violence. Okay. Man, I think a too hard for Boba fits.
Trying to order a pizza.
What kind?
Pepperoni.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry. A regular fucking pizza, Nick.
Okay, you missed your
Regular,
chance to.
real-
You missed the chance, man. It doesn't work as well now. You missed it. It was the first thing you're supposed to say. There's a reinforce. Luke. Oh my god, man. If Boba just kind of hooks in, you could just kill Luke. Yeah, you could have a chance at it. He's untouched so far too.
Yeah. Ooh.
What did he do? He did a 3 bank. Oh.
No, that is worst case scenario, I think.
I don't even know if he has a. He might have Luke. Ouch.
Well, you can shoot into Hera with Zeb, so
That's true.
still get
Yeah.
a banger.
I mean, his shields are up, so that's good. He gets rerolls. There's no intimidation on Hera. But oh boy. Hey, Run subscribing with Twitch. What's up, man? Renan? Good to hear from you, man. We miss you. You and your Procket Barons.
Belgium!
True ruler of Belgium. The chef of Belgium, for sure.
But he's a chef.
Oh,
too.
man. Okay, well, there's hit crit.
Is that from Luke? That has to be from Luke.
Yep, that's lit from Luke. Here are the 2 dice. There's double evades. The Boba special didn't even need to reroll. Boba
Cheap.
taking a shield. There's a scenario here where Boba's still a shield up here. 5 dice though. Zeb here. Probably gonna lose all his shields. Most likely. There it is. Yep, you take that shield down all day for Saw.
Yep.
There it is. Oh, it's terrifying.
Reroll.
Reroll. Reroll. Oh no! He doesn't get to. He needed to so bad. Oh boy.
That's gonna be 3 shields and a crit into Boba.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Not blinded. Not blinded.
Console
not
fire.
blinded.
Console
That's
fire is
gonna
so
go off
annoying,
right
man.
now.
It's such a frustrating.
Well, it's so annoying to remember it.
No.
Safe.
Well, that's good. Can we get a redeem Bob in the chat here? Get a little not great Bob here.
Taking the Han Solo focus.
Not great, Bob.
I almost said ficus. And gonna go range 1 into Hera, who is reinforced. So the most damage you can do here is 3. Still pretty good though. And gonna do 2 and a crit, so technically you could do 4.
Mm.
1, 2,
2.
and the Kritskis.
You don't see Bob. I don't know the other Bobs.
Hooray! Only focusing for Hera, who's
Ooh.
definitely 4K next turn. Not even a question.
Let me. Greg, does your alert box ever just like not. Like mine just. I don't even know where it is in my screen right now. It just says it's there and I don't see it. Does that ever happen to you where like a widget's just like AWOL? Like I tried to center it to the screen. I don't see it. Fit to screen? I don't see it. Weird.
Yeah, you might just have to reload it.
Just re-add
It
it.
hasn't, it hasn't straight happened to me, but you know what happens sometimes?
Hmm.
Is my alerts like are just so delayed, like I've acknowledged the things happened and like moved on with my head and apologized, and then it goes.
Ugh. That's also frustrating.
You know why it's really frustrating though, is because it makes you think something else happened. Like you got 2 subs, you get all excited, and then it's like, nah, son. Remember that sub from a minute ago that we just bailed on?
Dude, how you've been killing it with the giveaways, man. Check out Nickel
Yeah.
City X-Wing, guys. Do it.
Turns out giveaways were the key this whole time.
Yeah, right. Who would have thought? All right, let's try it. Let's try to redeem Bob again.
Not great, Bob.
There we go. We got it. Pizza cake forever. It's not cake.
It is a cake. It is a cake, Mystic. You're right.
Here's the road roll. 34 minutes left. This is round 1 of the XVT event. Mando. 4 rounds of Swiss, a top 4 cut after. We're streaming the whole thing. I'll be here. Greg gets to watch some playoff. Is it hockey? What are you watching? Football? I don't even know what you're watching. Football. Playoff football.
Buffalo Bills. Hey.
That's exciting and nerve-wracking. Dropping a thermal detonator here. I think he's just gonna do one.
That's
there it
good
is.
for Luke, but I really think that Luke is probably like 1 banking and Harold's 4K.
Dude, I hate Aaron Rodgers. No Packers. No. Sorry, man.
There is the 4K. I would have bet everything I had on it. There's the 1 bank. Am I JBark?
You might be. You might just be connected. Your minds are melded together.
Luke doesn't have a lock. He does, though. I can see it. So I think he'd probably just focus here. You mentioned
Saying roll left. Nope. Focus. There it is. You are JBark for sure.
Yeah.
Shooting past. But gotta get that right there. You're taking a shot. You don't want to stay there, but you also have console fire. So I feel like you have to boost and just hope that you don't take that damage from console fire again. He has get rolled out of the first one. So there's the boost. Yep. All right. Well, it will be obstructed from Hera as well. So Boba likes that. Det goes off, hits nobody. So nothing from Luke. 2 away from half is Luke. Range 3 obstructed into Boba from Hera.
Classic 4v4 here.
It's a close game too, 98-82. Hera's already been halved. Luke has not yet been halved. 4-3.
You have the lock. Not going to spend it.
Not spending it. And Lone Wolf. Is he just
Lone
taking
Wolf
it?
is-
Yeah, he's
No.
rolling. Lone Wolf takes one. Boba has now been halved. That second damage card is the half points mark.
Well, he didn't fix console fire. He's going to have to roll
Nope.
that.
Yeah, he had to boost.
That could be some bonus damage.
Yep, I got you guys. Sorry, didn't update the hole there for a second. No damage.
Roll him.
Oh man.
What a lucky Boba.
So do you take the focus here? His dial's like okay, you know, you keep stressing yourself. It's just like
Well, the basically eliminates you to forward or 1 banks, right? Like for your blues.
yeah, I mean the 1 bank is like the staple when he's stressed.
Yeah, so I think Hera's blowing her her last collision detector here next turn.
Yeah.
Bank.
Probably the right call, yeah. Luke, on the other hand, is not gonna fit too hard. It's close.
No, I think you probably. I don't know what you do with Luke. I think there's no way to avoid bumping.
4 forward and you like try to set up the lock for next turn or just boost around.
Or, yeah, maybe like 4 forward boost.
Yeah.
Get out of the way and then just set up a pallet or something next turn.
So that's just a crit. Gets the reroll from Marauder.
2 crits.
2 crits.
This is into Luke, it looks like.
Yep.
You die.
Hoping
Or,
for 1 here.
Could be Could be Hera.
Taking 1.
Nope, that is Luke. Shields down.
So 98, 141, but Luke is worth 30 points. So if Rory can get half on Luke here, he's still a close game, but the odds are against him.
I like what Fly Mighty said. Luke is not what's killing you. Stop shooting Luke. There's a bigger fish to fry.
You had a good opportunity.
Either way and unmodded against the VCX, so you might as well keep trying to pour it in.
He has the lock on man, that might have been the call. He has the lock on Hera.
Yeah. Well, between Lone Wolf, Marauder, and just being Boba, I kind of think Lone Wolf isn't that good on this. Between Marauder and being Boba, like, what's Lone Wolf really adding for you?
It helped. It's like, to me, it's like an elusive at this point. Like, if he's trying to run away or get range controlled shots, like not be so close to Hera, it like might be like an elusive, but he just gets it every turn.
So here should come the thermal detonators. Absolutely no reason to hold back.
Yep. Good chance to try to sink some crits if you're lucky into Hera, because I think that what you said earlier, the call to go over the rock, use collision detector, that's going to be the move.
Yeah, see, if I'm Boba, I'm going left here because I don't think Hera can get that angle unless she pulls a hard maneuver, stays stressed. Don't think she's willing to do that. You know that the 2 banks are blue. So if you pull that left here, this might actually even be a good time to Talon roll left. I think you're getting a banger without taking the shot skis. Luke,
I'm really curious to see what happens.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, 4 straight boost. It honestly sets you up to kind of pincer a little bit next turn.
Yeah. Again, this is exactly where you don't want Boba because both ways are an option. This is why you got to try and corner Boba. Because right now it's a nightmare trying to figure out where Boba's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, at least he doesn't have Slave 1 title.
Right.
So he can't just change his mind. So he does have to set a dial, like set the direction and lock that in. So that works in JBark's favor. Boba down to 5 hull. Hera down to 7. Man, 7 hull left on her. That's a lot. And the eyeball results. Wins out. Okay. Debating on who he's moving first. But we are first going to see... I think you drop, like you said, you drop both.
Yeah. But you can't take them with you.
Drop both. Drop both. He's only doing 1. You can't be conservative here. You're down. There's a second. Cool. My apologies, Rory. I didn't give you a chance to put out the second.
Patience you must have.
I need to be gaining more deplete tokens to get that force back, man. Hey, David. Hello there.
His name isn't David. It's Jamo.
Jamo. What's up, Jamo?
Oh, you know what? That could have been clever. Bring Luke in, block Hera up on Luke. And then you don't even need to burn it, and you might not get things.
There it is. There it is. This is your chance. You could have had Hera down to like two hull here, man, if you shot her last turn.
Yep. So collision detector gonna remove that stress, and can only focus because of damage sensor array. So you either fix damage sensor array, or you focus. You have saw, so just fix damage sensor array so you can take locks and reinforce again.
Yep, there it is.
And he does. God, it's like I am him.
Yep, there is a lock out there already. So she's got the mod set up. Oh boy. Oh my. Talon roll. Does that get him out of a shot? Or is he still getting shot at?
Guys, remember when I said this is a turn to Talon roll left? Guys.
Oh my, I think he's still getting shot, guys.
Guys, do you remember that? Guys.
Here we go.
Guys, do you remember when Greg just called every single move here?
The entire game. There's the damage from the first thermal. 6 hole remaining. The next roll for the second thermal detonator. Another damage.
Beautiful.
Down to 5.
Oh God, is that a shot?
Yep, there it
Yes.
is. And you
Range
ignore
3.
the rock, so it's no obstruction for Boba.
Yeah. No obstruction, but range 3.
Boba also doesn't have any mods but a reroll here. Boba has the lock on Hera. You absolutely shoot Hera here. You do not shoot Luke. Boba about to get smashed. Yeah, you hope for some luck. That's all you can ask for. It should be 1 less die because of collision detector, right?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Man. Too many dice.
Too many die.
Yeah, ignore the effect until the end of the round. Am I missing something? It says you ignore the effects.
Yeah, it's basically like Kira.
So he rolled
Right
too
now.
many dice. He's just gonna keep the roll.
There, he's doing it. Relax, I got it.
We're good. Sometimes it takes like I get like caught off guard because the players will go on and on for so long and then they take it back and I get confused. It's like they know that they like see what I said. Like I hate interrupting games, so I feel bad when I do that. It's just like
Yeah, but I mean, if it's like a tournament game and wrong dice, that affects. So now he can lone wolf.
yeah. All right,
and takes hit crit. I
He
mean,
also
too
has to
many
roll for
dice
console fire.
actually. Well, he will. He hasn't engaged yet.
No, I know. I'm just saying he has to
Well, it's a fueling. That's double D. He has to take another crit, which will trigger fuel leak. Console fire could just straight kill him. Disable power regulator. He's ion next turn if he even lives that long. Hull upgrade, the only thing saving him. Oh, but down to 1.
Man.
Luke, you couldn't be bothered getting a shot? Come on, man.
No weapons failure. Yeah, Daniel. That's the only thing. So the shot will be obstructed back, I think. And console fire. He's 3 for 3 and rolling out of console fire though. Yep. Range 2 into Hera. Okay, so she gets a die.
Yeah.
3 on 1.
Although, do they know that?
Yeah, we'll see. Ugh.
You know what would
What? What are you thinking?
just change the wording to May?
You may for a collision detector?
Yeah. Like on each attack, you may ignore the thing. And that way no one.
Yeah. One more thing to errata. Okay.
Okay.
Hit
All right,
crit.
Boba. Boba from the grave?
Boba as he's falling into the grave. Oh, no evade. Okay. No
Hit
guaranteed
crit.
evade result. It's not gonna kill her here? Direct though, 1 hole. 1,
That
2,
is
3, 4,
3,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
Oh.
Boba and Hera down to 1. Luke chilling there at 4, saying, hey, maybe I should do something with my life.
Is she gonna hit the rock on a maneuver? No, she. Oh, that's huge. Just off.
Yeah, just off. Also, if you're Boba Fett, oh, you can't go straight. Oh, God, you want that like 3 straight so bad, but that's gonna hit you on a rock because you're slightly angled.
Two forward is it enough, huh?
Don't think so, because Hera could just dial in a red, 1 hard, and then
And he gains 1 ion token, right? I'll give him a moment, but otherwise we should. There it is.
there it is. Yeah. So Boba's gonna be. I don't know what you do if you're Boba here, guys. Guys, what do you do? You're going to be ion, so you can't go too straight because then you take the ion and then you're one forward over the rock. I think I 4K with Luke here. Open foils 4K. Your goal, you just need to put one in on Boba. Like, you're not going to get it with Hera.
Yeah.
Fine. But also, this harkens back to a couple turns ago where the flying mighty is. We're saying, shoot Hera.
I know.
Luke is the one that's killing you. If you put anything into Hera that other turn, Hera's dead now, and you're at least one-on-one v Luke.
I think the 3 straight clips that rock.
If the 3 straight doesn't clip the rock, it doesn't matter because it clips the rock next turn because he's got disabled power regulator, and next turn he'll be ionized. So
A 3 straight, I don't think he clips the rock on one forward
if he
after
goes,
that.
If he goes 3 straight, yeah, I think you clip the rock for sure.
With the ion maneuver? I don't know. Well, we'll see what he dials in. Honestly, at this point, I feel like it's worth you just YOLO
clip it with a 5 straight, right? And that's essentially what we're talking about here.
Still 18 minutes left here.
Do you 4K Hera? What do you guys think Nick is typing?
Oh, I'm just talking to Tommy. It's like, you should start the timer for
No,
that.
I want speculation. Lucimus Skywalkerus. Foils open.
Let's do it. There it is. So he's anticipating the straight maneuver from Boba. That's gonna lock. That's gonna probably guarantee it. Be surprised if it didn't.
Hera Syndulla. 4K goes over the cloud, perhaps. Won't get damaged, but you won't be able to shoot.
It's true.
Fuck it. Boba's in a position where he can shoot you. You got a shot with Luke.
Yep.
Set yourself up for next turn if there is one. You know exactly where Boba's going to be.
Well.
See? You knew where Boba's going to be. Now, I guess Boba...
Doesn't matter. Yep.
Yeah.
Bye, Boba. So Zeb will have
Target lock and saw. What a badass move it would be to saw kill yourself to kill Boba. I would absolutely love that.
I mean, you're gonna die anyways, right? Might as well.
Yeah, you might as well. Although that opens yourself up. Oh, what a sequence of events that would be. Target lock.
Get them all. I mean, he's dead. He's already.
I know,
dead.
but target lock.
Target lock. There it is. Oh
you
my
can
god.
Fish out for a weapons failure. Now saw this.
Do it.
100% you saw this.
Why? Again,
I mean,
you're going to die. You're at the same initiative. You just do it.
Here's the thing: if he saws it, that gives Boba the range 1 on Luke. If Boba can get a crit chain, we could have final salvo. And he's not gonna give us the pleasure.
There's no final salvo, right? Tommy, what are the rules? Are there ties?
People keep saying there's no final salvo. There's final salvo. Like, that hasn't been eliminated yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We all think it's gonna be eliminated. But
Oh, he gets 2! Oh, Boba! Dies.
There it is. It is a tournament, so you should take this shot and get your points. Console fire for good measure.
Huh. It's a blank crit at this point, man. Never gonna take damage from console fire. Mods at rate 0 is dumb. This is due to Saw. It's due to a number of things. Boba, like, there's a lot of ways you can mod your dice. Oh, you just mean... Yeah, just in general. Yeah, I got you. I thought you were talking about the new rules for a second. Yep, Zeb is good. Right now. For now. Then he won't be good anymore. And then Hera goes down. Yep. So the final score, 140 to 200. JBark taking it with a violent game for round 1 of XVT Mando.